Hey everyone, it's Trader Rob. The morning strategies today are just popping. Let's see how the performance has been this morning and what we could do for the rest of the day here right after the intro. As always, nothing that I state on this channel is financial advice. Trading futures or any type of trading is risky business. With that being said, any capital that you put out there in the market is at risk for loss. All right, so where do we start here? It's been it's been a pretty exciting morning. The bot just took a trade, took a 5 minute red line trade. Uh, let's see here. Currently down about $70 on that trade. But the morning strategies today just kick some serious ass. Let's start with the Rob reversal NQ. Had some questions in the Discord over this one. So my strategy in the NQ 15-minute reversal from the original video and a few of the recap videos that I have done. Take a look at in my channel. There's a playlist, and I go over specifically my strategies and some of the recaps. So we get a down signal at 8:15, but then we get our buy signal at this closed below. But again, this is pre-session. We're looking for trades from 8:30 to 1:15. We get a long signal here, and this thing grips all the way up for 35 points. $700 on this NQ trade. Took this in cash and took this in my eval account here and passed this. So this account's funded as
Order
of now
filled.
for this trade right here. So it looks like I probably okay. Give me 1 second. Let me just get one of my trades here set up. 1 second, guys. All right, so let's go there. Let's go there. All right, we're all set up. All right, so awesome trade on the 15-minute NQ. Let's take a look at. Let's go. Let's start with oil. Let's go with oil. Let me bring oil up here, up on the charts. Took a trade in session one here. Let me just delete this so
Order canceled.
we can all see. I think I got knocked out of my. Let's see here. Got knocked out of my oil trade here on the bot. So first session, 8:35 in the morning, we get a nice inside candle here. Oil has just been with a really nice upward pressure. We get activated to the long. If we take our stop loss order, we're going to be 33 ticks, which is to the bottom of our source candle. And we are looking for 33 ticks of profit. And we get it. The trade took about 15 minutes. So up $330. I'm going to come back to this trade, which was a loser, but I'm going to come back to it and go into gold really quick. Here we go. Bring this guy up here. Okay. We had to wait a while in gold, but at 8:45 we get a setup. We got a nice inside bar. Got our entry order right up here. We get activated to the long, and real quick trade within 5 minutes for 16 ticks. So I got another $160 profit. So there, I'm 490 up in the day. But then on top of that, 700 from the NQ Rob reversal. It was at this point I'm like, I'm looking for oil. I was I was like, I'm taking oil no matter what. And I mean, again, we get activated to the long, which I was okay with. I mean, that's definitely the trend. Um, but we got ticked in here and got knocked out for a 28 tick loss. So that brought me back down to reality, and we took a loss there. But overall, in the morning, just an awesome day of trading on a Monday. Today's December 18th. I mean, I couldn't have asked for a better morning, and I got it. So I'm super I'm super excited about that. I am gonna turn off the I'm gonna turn off my strategy for the NQ 15-minute reversal at this point, um, and I'm just gonna take now that that account will get funded, and I will take starting tomorrow. I'll just take that in the funded account, the same 15-minute reversal. I mean, that thing has just been it's been awesome. Tomorrow I'll do a little recap, or maybe tonight I'll do a little recap with the performance metrics for just that trade, trading it just on that 50K eval account. I think you guys are going to be pretty shocked at the results on that one. So we got the bot, the 5K challenge. We got it back up to 48.50, but we just took $150 loss on oil. So it was looking to go long here. Let me see if I can bring this one up. It was looking to go long here, and I kind of like the setup because we've been ripping all day, steady incline. We got a nice move down, touches that 5-minute red line, gets us into a trade, and unfortunately, just oil ran out of steam, and I ran out of steam right at the wrong time. So you know it it is what it is, but still excited with this. I'm gonna see if there is. Let's see where the overnight opens are at. I've been tracking. Where did it go? You know what I think? Oh, right here. Here's my overnight open. So we're still ways away from that. Looking for a trade there. And on the NQ, we still got a ways to go for that as well. So we're at pretty much highs of the day, or breaking new highs of the day on the NQ. So let's see. Let's stick around. Let's see what the rest of the day looks like for the bot, and where we sit with our challenge. Stick around.
Order submitted.
All right, here we get into a long setup on the NQ. This is a pullback here to the 1 minute goal line. So initially we've got about a stop loss of 5 points. So I got about $100, $100 of risk here. The NQ here, it was in a pretty nice steady rhythm up. And the 1 minute goal line is a trade that is more of a continuation of trend trade. So, I understand the smaller stops here with the 5 points because, and on the NQ, obviously 5 points can come at you really, really quickly. And I think here we're looking for about 18 points of profit. So, not a huge trade, and definitely attainable with one pretty decent push on the NQ. You can get that type of take profit pretty quickly, and I like this trade. So I really do. I like the fact that we really are looking for continuation of trade here, a trend. If the trend is going to stop, I'd rather be with a much smaller stop loss of 5 points than on the 5-minute red line where you've got a bigger stop that you're working with. And here I'm thinking if we get into much more profit, I'm pretty sure that there it goes, our trailing stop loss would probably protect our risk at this point, just based on that move from the yellow from that yellow candle. And, at this point, I think we're about 2 ticks above our stop. So we've got commission probably paid for here, so really no risk in this trade whatsoever. I'm just really hoping that we can get some kind of push, and start kind of threatening that that kind of pivot point that we've created with that yellow and red candle that's to the left of us. So I'm really just hoping for a decent push here, and this take profit here would be fantastic for the challenge. And here now I'm obviously starting to flirt with our stop loss, and I know I'm not in the best of positions here, as you know the NQ can pretty much wick us in and out of trades pretty damn quick. And this one, unfortunately, goes back to pretty much break even plus a few ticks.
Order canceled.
All right, so there you have it. Day 17 is in the books on the challenge. Just let's just start with the bot. So you guys had seen in my earlier video that this thing took a 5 minute red line trade in the morning in oil that unfortunately stopped us out. It stopped us out for $155. And that hit my loss limit because I've got it set to, if it any trade over 300, it'll stop trading for the day at positive, and then any trade that I go negative plus 150, which usually will get me two trades. That's kind of been my testing, is that the stops are usually about $100. So if you had a loss for 100, it would still look for one more trade. But in this case, this took full stop loss on a 5 minute red line, which is the biggest amount of risk that we're looking for on a trade. So this one, after 9:20ish in the morning Central Time, wasn't looking for trades for the rest of the day. The NQ was, and man, I really liked that NQ trade. I liked that 1 minute gold line. It didn't work out for us here. It actually saved us because it did end up dropping pretty good, almost to it didn't touch the 1 minute. I'm sorry, the 5 minute gold line here, which would have been a very nice trade, because this thing came right back up to our levels and then pretty much was consolidating for the rest of the day. So for the bot, let me open up where we're at on the P&L. Should be coming up there. On the P&L, we are down $148 for the day, which was pretty much that early oil trade. So we currently sit at $4,700. And for our performance for the day, it should be two trades. Let's take a look here. We've got, two trades. Took that loss for the oil, took a profit of $10 on that NQ. Like I said, I think it was like two ticks, I think it was like two ticks over the stop, which is where the automated stop loss for the bot ended up putting that at. So, the bot takes the loss today. I was happy with the trade. The oil trade, I don't know. Oil was a little, we had that big push up, and then I figured, maybe it was a healthy pullback, what I was looking for. So I don't know. I guess 50-50. I mean, they're all 50-50, but You're looking for, I guess, a high probability setup. This was a decent one, so I'm okay with both of those trades. Um, so we'll see what we can do for the rest of the week here. Obviously, we already went over. Gold was our. I'm sorry. This is oil. Oil. We had a winner first session, 33 ticks, so $330. Took a loss for 28 ticks here, so that pretty much brought it down to $50 in oil. Um, the nice thing is that again we got two early trades. We got that early trade in oil that was a winner, and got a nice winner here in gold for $160. And the true winner for the day was the Rob reversal. So this trade right here, this is a $35, I'm sorry, 35-point profit on this trade. This exact trade right here funded or I should say, took my a 50K eval that I had just opened up just for this trade. I'm only taking this trade on there, and nailed that one. So that one's funded. Thinking about making a video on that tonight, just to kind of show you the quick journey there. And as I mentioned, I turned off the strategy, which in hindsight, I didn't really need it for the eval, but on my cash account, which is up, which was up big with this one, because I'm taking one e-mini on my cash account, I'm taking one e-mini on the prop account, and turned them both off today after that early profit of $700. And we get another signal right at noon that goes for full take profit as well. So this strategy, man, is just rocking and rolling. It is rocking and rolling. So if you want to learn how to trade this NQ 15-minute Rob reversal, go to my Discord. The link is below. There is a strategy video link below particularly for this strategy. I also include my gold and my oil, which is what I trade every single morning. And I'm really looking forward to the next challenge on trading just my strategies in the morning. And I am going to try to do some live trading. I've been experimenting with it on my own. I know it's a big commitment of my time that I'm going to have to put into the channel once I start going live. Don't know how often I'll be able to do it, but I think it would be kind of cool, especially with this next challenge. And hopefully, if everybody is as cool as they are in Discord, I think I should have a pretty fun time with it as well. So those are the trades for the day. Up pretty damn nice on my cash account today. Bot took a small hit there, and really looking forward to tomorrow. So this is the week, obviously leading into the holidays and Christmas. So I was kind of expecting, I typically expect 2 or 3 days prior to the weekend, leading up into a holiday, especially the end of the year, where you might start seeing the liquidity maybe drop off a little bit, or repositioning of portfolios, for the new year. And, so I kind of, we'll see what to expect. So far, we're seeing good enough moves that you're able to take two 35-point moves in the same day. I think that's pretty damn good. So hopefully you guys like what I'm putting out there. If you do, please make sure to hit the like button. It really helps me out tremendously, and it allows me to stay in front of you guys. If you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Happy trading.